Somewhere off the coast of Brazil, there is an island. It looks peaceful from a distance. Green hills, dense jungle, the sound of ocean waves crashing against ancient rocks. But no human being is allowed to set foot there. Not because of a government secret, not because of buried treasure, because of what lives inside. This is Ilha da Queimada Grande. The outside world calls it by a different name, Snake Island. The island sits about 33 kilometers off the coast of São Paulo, Brazil. It stretches across just 43 hectares, smaller than most city parks. For thousands of years, this small piece of land was completely cut off from the mainland. No bridges, no boats, no connection to the outside world. And in that isolation, something terrifying happened. The island became home to one of the most venomous snakes on the entire planet, the golden lancehead pit viper. Scientists estimate that between 2,000 and 4,000 of these snakes live on the island today. That's one snake for every square meter. Everywhere you step, everywhere you look. In the trees, in the rocks, in the grass beneath your feet. No escape. The last time the Brazilian government allowed civilians on the island was decades ago. Today, only a small number of scientists with special permission can visit, and even they don't go alone. The golden lancehead is no ordinary snake. Its venom is considered up to 5 times more potent than any other lancehead species found on the Brazilian mainland. It's fast-acting, flesh-destroying, and has no known antidote that can be administered quickly enough in the field. When the venom enters the bloodstream, it doesn't just kill, it dissolves. Kidney failure, hemorrhaging in the brain. The skin and muscle tissue around the bite begins to die and rot, sometimes within hours. There is a reason this snake has no natural predators on the island. Everything is afraid of it. The golden lancehead evolved differently from its mainland cousins because its prey is different. Instead of hunting ground animals, it hunts birds. Migratory birds that land on the island to rest, only to never take off again. Because the birds can fly away within seconds of being bitten, the snake's venom had to evolve to work instantly. No waiting, no slow creep, immediate paralysis, immediate death. And now, that venom is locked inside an island with no way out. But it wasn't always forbidden. Once, a long time ago, humans tried to live here. The Brazilian government built a lighthouse on the island in the early 1900s to warn passing ships away from the dangerous rocks. A lighthouse keeper and his family were sent to maintain it. What happened to them is the stuff of nightmares. According to the story passed down through local communities, one night, snakes began entering the lighthouse through open windows. The keeper was bitten first, then his wife, then his children, as they ran screaming toward the boat docked at shore. They never made it. When the next supply boat arrived, they found the lighthouse abandoned. Inside, there were signs of a struggle, bloodstains on the floor, a trail leading toward the jungle. No bodies were ever found. Whether this story is entirely true or blurred by decades of retelling, nobody knows. But the Brazilian Navy took no chances. The lighthouse was eventually automated. The island was sealed off, and a law was passed making it illegal to land on Ilha da Queimada Grande without special government permission. The snakes had won. Today, the island is one of the most studied and most feared ecosystems on Earth. The golden lancehead is critically endangered. Ironically, the very thing that makes the island so deadly is also what makes it so precious to science. The venom of this snake contains compounds that researchers believe could one day treat heart disease, blood clots, and certain types of cancer. A single milligram of this venom is worth an estimated $30,000 on the black market. And that brings us to the darkest part of this story: poachers. Despite the laws, despite the danger, despite the fact that this island could kill you 10 times before you hit the ground, people still try to land there. Illegal wildlife traffickers, drawn by the massive profit potential, have attempted to capture the snakes for illegal sale to black market collectors and private laboratories. Some of them are believed to have died on the island. Their bodies, some say, were never recovered. The snakes, once again, had won. Here is the darkest twist of all. The golden lancehead, despite being the apex predator of its island, is slowly dying out. Because the island is so isolated, the snakes have been inbreeding for thousands of years. Their gene pool is shrinking. Genetic diseases are spreading through the population. Without genetic diversity, the species faces extinction within a few generations. The same isolation that made them the most feared creature on the planet is also slowly killing them. Scientists debate whether to intervene, whether to introduce new genetic material, whether to try to save a creature that, under normal circumstances, would kill anyone trying to help it. For now, the island waits. Quiet. Green. Beautiful from a distance. And full of death. Ilha da Queimada Grande, Snake Island. A place so dangerous that the Brazilian government has declared it off limits to the entire world. A place where evolution ran wild, unchecked, and created something that doesn't belong in the world of humans. A place where, if you were ever unlucky enough to wash ashore, you would not be found. Not alive, anyway. If this story got under your skin, you're in the right place. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. Because on this channel, we go to the darkest corners of the world, so you don't have to.